handsome. So I have no shirt. What it was is that I went ahead and I just some friends of mine called and I was like about to get ready for bed, and what happened was that oh shoot, I still need to grab that tablet. Okay, why is it so like, okay, there it is. I went ahead and was getting ready for bed, and what happened was that a friend of mine called me and was like, hey auntie, you want to go ahead and play, we're about to have a water fight. And so they brought out water guns, and then I joined them. I was like, I need to go ahead and like change clothes because I had on my dress from England. And so I changed clothes and I went ahead and like joined them. So hence why I have my towel around me, aside from the fact that I have no shirt on. But yeah, I have my towel around me because it's sort of keeping me warm. So one moment, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some clothes. Alright, I am almost done. Oh, alright. So yeah, honestly, I thought I lost more friends, but turns out no, I did not. What I need to do though is clarify about something that I said. Because what it is that some of the other students believe that shoot, let me clean that up. So what it is that one of the other students believes, or some of the other students believes, one of the students, whenever she's like telling them, oh yeah, it's in a relationship, or like acting like they're in a relationship, I'm like, no, it's just that he believes that they're friends. And so, yeah, I'm glad I was able to clarify in terms of that. So, yeah, there we go. All right. And then I need to bring this over to them on Monday. And then there's another lady I need to send that to. This is Logic. You can't see. This is Logic. I don't quite know how to do it in terms of sentences yet. It's going to look like a sentence, and then along with looking like a sentence, I go ahead and turn it into individual letters, and once I've turned it into individual letters, then I can create sort of a math problem with it. I'm pretty sure I did fairly well on that portion because on the last quiz I made 100. I found that portion is like very easy, and then for the other portion, there we go. Yeah, so I found that portion is very easy, like the math portion, but the definitions, I'm just like, maybe. So, yeah. Do I need to do more of the math problems simply so that it makes my teacher happy? Yes. Do I understand it very easily? Yes. That does not give me an excuse to, like, be cheap or, like, easy or, like, lacking a work ethic, though. So, I am having Swiss Miss dark chocolate. I found out overall I really like dark chocolate. with either whipped cream or marshmallows. So, yeah. And I got my hair wet, and I was like, my hair's on. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I told you. So not this coming up Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, I'm gonna get my hair cut, and after I get it cut, I am going. Oh shoot, I need to press more of this hair stuff. After I get my hair cut. Looking for postcard stamps. I have regular stamps. Thankfully, I have like 2 coils of 100 each. So if I so choose, I can use them. Oh yeah, I was recently paid. I forget how much it was, or like I don't know how much it was, but I need to check on that. I also need to get like a lot of stuff done, whether I like it or not. I need to be an adult and not procrastinate. So that means I need to go ahead and fold up my lunch. You're seeing this the night before. Oh yeah, so in regards, speaking of doing stuff, in regards to what, you'll see this in the morning whenever I wake up. In regards to the, what was it called? Something. I forget what. Never mind. There we go. Yeah, so that means I need to go ahead, fold up my laundry. There it is. I need to fold up my laundry and put it away, and then do a few other things. Oh, I finally got paid. I was worried because I'm like, okay, I have to pay like my credit card, and I was like, okay, I hope I was paid enough. And then I have not checked it yet, but supposedly I was supposed to be paid like 2 days ago or yesterday, something like that, because I talked to the writing teacher, the main writing tutor, and she told me. I was like, awesome. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Alright, let's fill up the hot chocolate. Oh yeah, so the British, it's not over here. I'll be right back. There we go. I found out that the British, they are coming, not this weekend, but next Saturday. So I don't know what they're doing as soon as they get here, but they're coming next Saturday. And then, yeah, what is that they'll be going to see the play on the 15th. So I found out from the guy who's in charge of the international stuff. And then what is that the last like the last week or so, they'll find out like who they're staying with and such. So I'm like, okay, that sounds good. But yeah, I hope they have a really good time. A little bit better than mine, I hope. One lady, she was like, I want to talk about the host family. I'm like, okay, that's like, you're more than welcome to talk about the host family. I took no photos of my host family because I'm like, and that's simply because I like have gotten in the habit of, these videos. I tried not to include anyone else, and I just go ahead and have like me, so that way, yeah, people can't like look them up or anything like that. So yeah, it's like, okay, cool. Um, but yeah, so I didn't take photos of my host family at all. I think some of the other ones did take photos of their host family, so I'm like, yay. I think I took photos of maybe their dogs and maybe of like the sheep because the sheep were cute. I need to send the sheep. So one of the ladies, she asked, can I see photos of the sheep? I was like, sure. So I need to go ahead and like send her photos of those sheep because they were kind of cute. Okay. I have a wooden stick, and for a moment I was like, I don't feel it. Where is it? Okay. I think it's mostly dissolved. I was like, I wanted something warm. So hence why I decided it's boiling hot, in fact. Yeah, so this was one of the things that I got, and then a sweatshirt, and then some candy. The candy was basically like taffy. It was nothing special. It was like, yippee, taffy. Why? So yeah. Um, sheep. All right, I think that's done. Oh yeah, my job. They're like, yeah, we need someone next week, Monday through Wednesday, I think, to go over to the college town. So the one that's like an hour and a half southeast of here. We need someone to go an hour and a half southeast if anyone volunteers and basically work over there. And they're like, mileage, I think it was mileage, and then the housing or the hotel would be paid for. I'm like, that sounds wonderful. Like, honestly, it really sounds wonderful because I'm just like, I'm gonna go, especially since everything will be paid for and covered. But I'm like, I have classes, I have school, I can't do anything. So I'm just like, never mind. So, yeah. Okay, I think it's pretty much done. Alright. So, yeah, part of me wants to, like, really do it, but part of me's like, never mind. So, oh well. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, good news with the guy who is being bullied. What is that since I stood up and left, the lady who was bullying him, she's like, I'm going to sit up over there. And so she ended up inviting the kid who was being bullied over to the table. And she's like, no, you can eat. Like, you can eat here. And, like, basically it's like, no, this guy's, like, my brother. And so, like, I appreciate that, where she, like, sort of stood up for her friend. It's like, I'm going to be there for you. So, yeah, I thought it was sweet. Um, so yeah. And I'm glad that she's like, I'm gonna go ahead and stand up because I know sometimes standing up for someone isn't always the easiest. So yeah, I thought it was cool. I need to make a note, send sheep photos. All this I should be able to do tonight. Or I can do part of it tomorrow. I need to fold laundry. That I need to do. That is like all my laundry. But some of it's like the dress, for example, I just need to put up. Send sheet photos. Yeah, also we're supposed to meet at like 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. And for me, I'm like, that sounds great. I don't know what will happen, so yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Hope you have a great day. Let me know if there's anything else you want to talk about, and yeah, I'll respond as soon as I can. So yeah, bye. Love you. I don't know when. Oh yeah, there's some other things. Okay, yeah. So I did like the shorts and the shirt that was posted, and I thought it was cool, especially with the flowers on it. And it's like you're enjoying summer, or yeah, summer weather basically with shorts on. Um, yeah, that sounds like fun. Anyways, bye. Love you.